Clay soil can be both a challenge and an opportunity in the garden. While it retains moisture and is nutrient-rich, it can also be dense, slow to drain, and hard to work with. Choosing the right perennials for clay soil ensures a thriving, beautiful garden year after year. Below I'll walk you through some of the best perennial plants that not only tolerate but thrive in clay soil, along with tips to help each one flourish. Don't forget to subscribe to Botanical Bliss and share this guide with fellow gardeners. Daylilies are one of the most adaptable perennials for clay soil. They thrive in a variety of conditions and reward gardeners with vibrant, trumpet-shaped blooms in summer. Their deep roots help break up heavy soil, improving its structure over time. To keep them at their best, plant them in a sunny spot and water them regularly during dry spells. Deadheading spent blooms encourages prolonged flowering, and dividing clumps every few years keeps them healthy and vigorous. Echinacea, or coneflowers, are well loved for their ability to attract pollinators and their tolerance of tough soils. These drought-resistant perennials are perfect for clay-heavy gardens, as their strong taproots help them establish well. Give them full sun and occasional watering, especially in dry periods. Removing faded flowers encourages more blooms, and a layer of compost in early spring will keep them thriving year after year. For gardeners with shaded clay soil areas, hostas are a fantastic choice. Their broad, elegant leaves create lush ground cover while their roots help improve soil aeration. While they prefer consistent moisture, make sure they're not sitting in standing water. Adding organic mulch around the base helps retain moisture and protect against soil compaction. Keep an eye out for slugs, which love hostas just as much as we do. Rudbeckia, or black-eyed Susans, are perfect for clay soil due to their toughness and adaptability. These perennials produce bright golden flowers that last from summer to fall, attracting bees and butterflies. Full sun and occasional watering are all they need to thrive. Cutting back dead flowers prolongs blooming, and leaving some seed heads in fall provides food for birds. Bee balm, or monarda, is an excellent choice for clay soil, offering colorful blooms in shades of red, pink, and purple. It loves rich, moisture-retentive soil, making clay a suitable medium. While it can spread aggressively, dividing the plant every few years helps control growth. Providing good airflow around the plant prevents powdery mildew, a common issue with bee balm. Liatris, also known as blazing star, brings vertical interest with its spiky purple or white blooms. Its deep roots help it tolerate clay soil well, and once established, it needs little maintenance. Give it full sun and minimal watering, as it's drought tolerant. Cutting back spent flower stalks tidies up the plant, and dividing clumps every few years ensures continued vigor. For gardeners looking for tall, structural plants, Joe Pye weed is a standout. Its large, fluffy, pinkish-purple blooms attract pollinators and add late-season interest. It thrives in heavy soil and prefers moist conditions, so don't let it dry out completely. Cutting it back in early spring encourages fresh, healthy growth, and a layer of mulch helps retain moisture and prevent weeds. Astilbes are shade-loving perennials that thrive in damp clay soil, producing feathery plumes in shades of white, pink, and red. Their fern-like foliage adds texture, and they require little maintenance beyond occasional division to prevent overcrowding. Watering regularly, especially in dry spells, ensures they don't wilt. Adding compost around the base keeps them well fed throughout the season. Siberian iris is a low-maintenance perennial that adapts well to clay soil, producing elegant, sword-like foliage and beautiful flowers in spring. It prefers moist conditions but can handle short dry periods once established. Cutting back spent flowers encourages more blooms the following year. Every few years, dividing the rhizomes rejuvenates the plant and encourages a more vigorous display. Helenium, also known as sneezeweed, thrives in clay soil and offers a burst of color in late summer and fall. Its daisy-like flowers in warm hues of orange, yellow, and red are great for attracting pollinators. To encourage more blooms, trim back the plant in early summer. Watering deeply but infrequently helps it establish strong roots, and a layer of mulch helps prevent soil from drying out too quickly. Clay soil doesn't have to be a challenge when you choose the right perennials. With their deep roots, adaptability, and resilience, these plants transform heavy soil into a thriving, beautiful landscape. The key is to provide proper care, including occasional soil amendments, regular watering, and occasional division to keep plants at their best. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Botanical Bliss and share this with fellow gardening enthusiasts. Happy gardening!